Alright, welcome back. We're back into it today. We are starting as the Savior, the Saver. Fun little character. He start with a bunch of harvesting. You get 1 damage for every 25 materials you have, but things cost about 50%, 50% more. So this guy, he does start with the pig, so we are going to have to worry about, saving up some money. Not right away, but we will save up as much as possible. And to kind of supplement the fact that we are going to be working off some harvesting, I'm actually gonna see if we're gonna try a sickle run with the saver. So we'll start with the sickle, and as always, starting on danger 5. So let's get going. First wave, as always, we're just running around killing as much as we can, and just trying to get that money. Having that harvesting will help out, but I want even more. We want more and more harvesting. That's all we want, is harvesting, because harvesting equals damage. All right. But as always, I am streaming on Twitch right now, so if you ever do want to come watch me live, I stream Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. to usually 9:30 p.m. Central Time. And I do talk to chat, if you are looking for someone to chat with and you enjoy watching my videos, please come hang out and have a chat. For instance, one of my viewers, Cosmic, he's asked when's Senior Skip Day. Truth be told, Senior Skip Day was always in May for us, and we just kind of like chilled out when we did Senior Skip Day. We didn't do much, but as always, I'm going to be taking harvesting for wave 1. We're gonna need a lot of harvesting with this character, because that saver, we're gonna need to make as many materials as possible, but we're going to need to spend out some money the first few waves just to get our weapons and things like that. So I'm taking sickles. Sickles will give us some additional harvesting, so that'll help. And let's see if we can't lock in one more. Very good. Wave 2. Hell yeah. Soon I'm going to shoot some people with some water guns. Hell yeah. Summertime is a great time for water guns. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to buy some water guns for work, but I think people would be pissed off if I did that in the office, so not going to be able to do it. But wave 2, we are working on those armored fellas. The armored fellas a little bit harder to beat, but as we get more and more harvesting, they'll be easier to take out. So take even more harvesting, because again, harvesting and money equal damage, so we want a lot of harvesting. And I'm going to take a little bit of luck. I do like me some luck. All right, take another sickle. Let's see if we can't get 2 more sickles into the build. We're not going to get 2, but we will be able to lock in 1 more. And, you know what? We'll lock in that gentle alien, because that's going to be good. But yeah, nothing beats a good summer day than just have a nice little water gun, water balloon fight, day at the beach, anything like that. To be fair, I am a fan of water. I love to swim. I love the beach. Well, I love the ocean. Love the lake. It's a good time. Spring, summer, favorite times. Fall's, get a little colder. A little less opportunity to have some fun in the sun, but it's still good. All right, wave 3, done with that. We'll take some more damage, and you know what? We'll take some attack speed here. We'll be getting damage from the money we save, but we won't be getting attack speed, so I'll definitely be taking that. Take that and the gentle alien. Let's see. Take 1 more, because we do get we do scale a little bit better off of harvesting with the sickle as we tier it up, so we'll definitely take that, and we'll lock in 1 more, and let's go to wave 4. Now after this, I'll probably start saving some money just to hopefully start increasing my damage. The damage isn't too bad because we will scale off of harvesting a little bit, but for the most part, that pig is where we're going to be earning the most of our money. So far, we're doing good. Most things dying in 1 to 2 hits. Like I said, a little bit of attack speed is going to help go a long way. So, I'm not going to lie, 3 items will go a long way as well. And you know what? We'll even take a little bit of curse. Because if we do get some cursed items, that'll help out the build a lot. Let's see, a duct tape. We'll take a duct tape. That's a pretty good one. Let's see if we can't roll for something like armor and even more attack speed. We'll take that. Take the sickle. We'll take the whistle. And I think I will, I did say we were going to start saving. I think I will go down 1 more. Take the defective steroids, lock in that tree, and lock in that sickle. And let's go to wave 5. Because, yeah, we don't really need the increased damage from money quite yet. Maybe around wave 8, wave 9. I mean, usually on the Crash Zone map, wave 9 is where I really start to save money. Mainly because you do get that, it's basically a mini horde wave. You don't really have that with the Abyss, but wave 9 is where the waves do start to pick up a little bit. So we will have more enemies. But we don't want any of these guys to empower. Those guys will just have to suck to deal with. Ooh, couldn't get the curse. We will take the broken mouth. Let's take some speed. I don't have any speed yet, so that'll be nice. We'll take the tree and the sickle, and let's just go to wave 6. And now we're just going to start saving. We'll still buy 1 or 2 items here or there, but for the most part, our money's going to just be saved so it can go to damage. And maybe a little survivability. And maybe a sickle or 2. Or attack speed. Or armor. Basically, it's just whatever I fancy. Usually how it goes. I try to stick with a certain build, but for the most part, meh. We do whatever we need to. To survive, to thrive, to kill. Well, to defend ourselves, I should say. You already see the benefits of having more money. My damage is going up and up, so we're doing pretty good there. We'll definitely take a free lemonade. Ooh, 10 harvesting. We'll take that. There's another 15% lifesteal. That'll help. I don't have any crits, so taking something like the goat skull will be pretty nice, as will the corrupted shard. Let's do one more roll. You know what? Let's lock in that cute monkey. That'll help with regen, help with healing, and let's go to wave 7. Yeah, if I can get a couple cute monkeys, I'll feel a little better about not having any HP regen or lifesteal. It is a valid option. I could also do something like, if I could find the torture, that probably wouldn't be that bad either. For the most part, actually, the torture actually wouldn't be that bad, since I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on this character. That would be a good healing alternative here. Then again, I have to get to the point where I can actually buy the torture. Maybe a fruit basket or 2 wouldn't hurt as well. Or just plain old luck. Luckily, I think I got 1 or 2 lemonades. Maybe grab a weird food or 2 to help with some consumables. We will take some HP, though. I do need HP. Let's see. Take the cute monkey, lumberjack shirt, and actually, I'm going to take that dangerous bunny. Having a free roll is going to be huge. Take that sickle, and let's go to wave 8. Yeah, dangerous bunnies on this character are awesome. You just get to see extra items for free, and that's actually going to help us, find some items to lock in. So trying to keep the board as clear as possible. We don't have any benefit to having enemies on the board, so. And I say the board on the map. I always just say the board because it's just easier to say that way. Because it also looks like a board. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need more HP, maybe some armor. These guys are hidden for a little bit. Lifesteal wouldn't be too bad. We're swinging pretty fast. The fact that we're sweeping enemies, wouldn't mind a little bit of lifesteal. Maybe a little more luck would help as well. Free damage, I'll definitely take that. Ooh, 12% speed. That'll be all the speed I really need for this run. Ooh, and another cute monkey. So that's now, we have 16% chance to heal for 1 HP when we pick up materials. That's going to be huge. Let's just take a little more health just to be able to survive. I forgot to roll. I had a free roll, and I did not take it. Definitely not what you want to do. We want the eggs to hatch. Let's have 1 hatch just to see how it goes. Because then if the other mother appears, then we can have it hatch. Actually, yeah. Well, if the mother... So I call those characters that lay the eggs mothers. Because, again, they're laying eggs, so it's a mother. Produces children. There is a free item, though, so that takes priority over anything, and whatever dies, dies. But, ooh, okay, so this is where... should be able to kill it. Yeah, we got it. Curses, having cursed enemies always makes things interesting, especially when it's the big, powerful cursed enemies. Definitely don't want to deal with those guys. But for the most part, we're doing pretty good. We got a ton of money already. In fact, the item that we are going to be looking for is on the saver is the padding. The padding is going to be huge because it increases your health as you get more money, more materials. So if we find that, we are 100% going to be taking it. I'm going to take more attack speed. I'll take some damage. Crit wouldn't be a bad thing, so I'll take a little bit of that. We'll take the injection. There's another sickle. We'll take the defective steroids. Let's roll one more time. Ooh, the tentacle will be good. And I do always like to take med turrets. I probably don't really need it with this character, but I'll take it anyways. And let's go to wave 10. And we're gonna just, like I said, we're just gonna save now. We'll buy 1 or 2 items in the shop. We do have that dangerous bunny, so we will get a free roll. So you know, we'll definitely be able to hopefully get an item or 2 still while still building up monies. Ideally, I'll have 5 to 10,000 materials by the time I'm done. Probably won't get there because I've never really gone there in the past, but we're certainly gonna try. I will need some melee damage though, or I'm sorry, not melee damage, more harvesting. Because again, these sickles do scale off of harvesting, so having that harvesting is going to be huge in 2 ways. Because it'll increase my my overall damage for the sickle, and it'll increase my percent damage that I get from the just the money we get at the end of the wave. Ooh, a cursed shady potion. So that's a lot. That's basically a ton of luck. Definitely gonna take that. Gonna take more attack speed because I want a lot of attack speed. Tentacle, med turret, insanity, and mushroom, all good. We get a free roll. All right, let's take the sickle. That's probably actually gonna lock in the blindfold. Another free roll. Let's lock in the little muscly dude. Lock in more crit. And you know what? We'll lock in that charcoal too, because that's those are all good items to have. The melee damage, like I said, these don't scale very well with melee. Well, actually they do. 80% for 80% on melee damage is actually pretty good. And we got a horde wave, so we're gonna get a ton of materials. Problem is curse is starting to build up, so it's getting curse being on these horde enemies, it's not bad, but if it falls on one of these armored enemies, it's not gonna be fun. And the fact that I don't have any pickup range kind of sucks. And we do have to watch out for sharks. Sharks, enemies, I do not like very much, especially on a horde wave, because they make things just all the more difficult. But yeah, our damage is going up really quickly with the money that I'm earning. Plus, we stick around that med turret. It'll heal me up. Oh yeah, it's getting to the point where we're easily taking out a lot of these enemies. And again, that's why I got all that attack speed early on, because it's really good. You know what? We'll take the medal. I'm gonna lose some crit, but I'm fine with that. Water gun. Ooh, yeah. I wish I had a water gun. That'd be an interesting item to add to Brotato. Now that I think about it, like if they could add a water gun that like shoots a trail of like acid or something that like as enemies run over it, they take damage. That'd be pretty cool. But I will take. I think I'll just take... No, I don't need percent damage. I get that for free. I'll actually take the armor. And, you know what? Let's take the harvesting. Because, again, I need more... I'm on the saver, so we need more harvesting. Hey, Perk. Good evening. I hope your weekend was good as well. Mine was pretty good. You know, just relaxed. I did a few things, but for the most part, just chilled out. How was your weekend? If I may... be so boldly to ask. And I'm going to take everything. Get my free roll. Ooh, take a baby elephant. I'm going to lock in that pile of books. We'll lock in the little muscly dude. We'll lock in the alien eyes. I get one more free reroll. Ooh, lock. Oh, I didn't lock something in. Oh, well. Let's go to wave 12. Yours was really good, above average weekend. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear. It's always good to have an above average weekend. Makes the week go by a little bit easier when you have a good weekend and you're nice and rested and you just feel playing good. But I'm glad you had a good weekend. All right, Wave 12. At this point, we do just need to start saving money. We are the saver, so we should be taking advantage of that. But for the most part, we got some pretty good damage going right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's we're in a pretty good spot. Anything that can increase the amount of money we gain, that's what I want right now. And anything that increase harvesting. For sure. Now I have a week of work, then 2 weeks off. Looking forward to a break going to Vegas. That sounds really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Just having the 2 weeks off would be awesome. But yeah, the fact you're going to Vegas, oh, go live it up. And if you're going with like family, tons of family stuff to do around there nowadays. I'm not gonna lie, when I went to Vegas, God, that was almost 18 years ago when I went. No, I was 21. That was 18 years ago when I went to Vegas. Yeah, we did a lot of family stuff outside of just gambling too. So it was a lot of fun. We'll definitely take the metal detector. Take the 20 luck because I do want more luck. Take everything I locked in. Let's get my free reroll. Nothing really there. So let's go to wave 13. Candy. Candy does sound good. I'm not gonna lie. I got some pie waiting for me after the stream. I'm gonna put on a little bit of anime, eat some pie, and just enjoy the rest of my night when I'm done. It's coconut cream pie. I love me coconut cream pie. It's so good. Oh. Just going solo. Going to Electric Daisy Carnival, the music festival. Ooh, what kind of pie? Yeah, electric cream. Or I'm sorry, not electric cream. Banana cream. Good God. But yeah, that sounds fun. I've never heard of the Electric Daisy Carnival, but I've seen some EDM carnivals and they all look pretty fun. I'm assuming it's EDM just by the fact that it's called Electric Daisy. It could be heavy metal for all I know as well. You regret the candy, stomach gonna kill me? Nah, you just probably eat too much sugar. Yeah, EDM, I think they sold 180,000 tickets this year. Damn, that's a good carnival. That's gonna be fun. Is it out of like a big venue site or is it like a football field? Well, even with no, you're not gonna stick 180,000 people on a football field. But that's awesome, man. That sounds like it's gonna be fun as hell. It's only 6 small pieces. Wow. Yeah, was the candy still good though? I mean, was it bad? Hopefully it wasn't bad. It's outside Vegas at the Motor Speedway. They convert the entire thing. Nice. Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. You have to have a huge outdoor venue. I know they used to hold a huge rock concert here in my city, and they would rent out this huge park space that was like the size of like 4 or 5 football fields, and they had like 80,000 to 100,000 people show up for it. Yeah, it was fine. Well, that's good. We'll take the Dodge. Take the beanie. Let's see. Let's get some range going. I definitely want some range. I did see I had negative range. I definitely don't want negative range. Take the silver bullet, and we'll take the little muscly dude. We'll take the thing, and we'll take the Mediterranean. So I need more range. Yeah, you need to have huge space. So much infrastructure behind those things. Oh yeah, no, I've been to, what was it? I've been to an NFL draft where they had that outside. And, God, yeah, it's funny because you don't see a lot of that when you're just watching on TV, but the infrastructure that they had behind it for just like the NFL draft was insane. I can't imagine a music venue, or not a music venue, it's not even a concert, it's a festival. Like how much has to go into that, how much space is needed. Because you're also not thinking about like, oh, it's just a stage. It's like, no, you got to think about restrooms, you got to think about vendors, you got to think about food, water, shelter. You know, you got to have a VIP section, you got to have a section, a place for the artist to go, and things like that. There's so much space that is needed. It'd be so fun to see what the logistics planning of just massive events like that
even just IT infrastructure would be so cool to see, security, etc. Yeah, that is insane. I can't even imagine what would have to go on. Sorry, gonna take the sickle. Let's do our free reroll. I'll take a curse jelly. That's just 2 free, 2, 3. Ooh, and the recycling machine's good. We'll take the loot worm. Why not? Let's go to wave 15. Yeah, no, it's just insane. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna focus here for a minute, and then we're gonna talk about infrastructure. Why not? Actually, I can talk while I do this. Yeah, the infrastructure behind those things are crazy. I mean, like, I know, like, just, like, I know they have to bring in, like, extra mobile cell towers, and security-wise, yeah, you got hundreds of people, which is actually scary that it's only, like, hundreds of people that are being coordinated from, like, a single office. But then again, they usually... I mean, to handle security like that, you just enclose the area in fencing. And that actually handles, like, 50% of your security-related issues right there, because people can't just randomly walk in. They actually have to climb the fence. And to be fair, nobody really wants to climb the fence. But yeah, no, the logistics of putting on a show like that is just crazy. Is that candy hidden a little better, Cosmic, now that it's been a few minutes? Or did you... Now, you said you had only 6 small pieces. Did you have, like, 6 pixie sticks? Because that can be, like, for me. We're definitely taking the panda, by the way. We'll take the bat. We'll get a little lifesteal in there. Let's take some more armor. We'll take a little bit of curse. We'll take the metal, because I have a ton of crit. Ooh, there's my crit. There's some injection. Now let's go to wave 16. And let's, at this point, I think I'm done spending money. We're just going to save up. We are the saver. We do need money. Money equals damage, and I just want to see how much damage I can do with this guy, especially with the sickles. This will be fun. Wish I could... basically, the only thing I'll buy at this point is maybe padding, maybe another sickle, maybe a little more crit, and healing. I think that's probably all I'll buy. Mix 6 small pieces of, like, a bag of airheads. Well, airheads aren't those super sour? It's been a long time since I've had airheads. Like, that can, like, especially if you have stomach problems, that can cause issues. Let's get some curse going again. Give me 1 second. There we go. Nice little bot tried to slip in. We'll take a scarf. Why not? Tyler, no, we'll recycle you. Let's see. Do I need speed? I don't need speed. Do I want crit or do I want more harvesting? Let's take crit. Well, I did say I was going to take survivability, so we'll take the penguin, we'll take the lemonade, we'll take the corrupted shard. Ooh, some good items. The community support will... Actually, I'll take that right out. I'll lock in the garden, and do I want to lock in the pearl? It's only 8 damage. No, because that's percent damage, so we're not going to lock that in. All right, we got this guy. This guy's pretty easy. Or I should say will be pretty easy. I'll just stick close to him. Ooh. Oh, I got my 2 med turrets down here, too. Warheads are sour... Or sourer. But airheads have sour variants, but you had the mild variant. Sweet but sour. But it's also, if I remember right, isn't airheads also taffy? Or not taffy, it's like, yeah, no, I guess like taffy is the best way I can describe it. I don't remember. It depends on what you get. Yeah, I don't remember airheads. God, it's been a long time since I've had airheads. Mine was kind of a taffy thing, yeah. Nah. To be fair, now you know. Airheads don't do well with your stomach. And now you know for the future. Let's see. Wolf helmet. I'll take the wolf helmet. Why not? Ooh, the bloody hand. The bloody hand at this point, as much as I love taking it,
I don't have the life. I'm not doing a lifesteal build, so I'm actually not going to take this. I think I'm just going to recycle it, which makes me cry a little bit because, like I said, I love the bloody hand. So I'm going to recycle that. Let's see. Ooh. I'm going to take the 15% attack speed. We'll take the tardigrade. We'll take the banner. Might as well. No, we'll leave the injection alone. Definitely take the ugly tooth. Let's go to wave 18. No, not really small though. This taffy thing, not really small. Yeah, you probably had the normal size ones. I remember those are actually decently sized. I used to eat those bags in one night bowl. Yeah, I mean, I used to do that as well. I would eat a whole bag of, like, Sour Patch Kids or something. I get a stomach ache. So I tend not to do that anymore. What I try to do is I just take a few out of the bag and then I put the bag away. Yeah, no, that 8 servings, I eat it all. Yeah, but you also got to remember, those servings are like 90 calories. Lots of sugar, though. Lots and lots of sugar. Let's see, how are we doing? Wave 18, 2400. Hitting for about 130 on average. Not bad. We'll take a Pocket Factory. We'll take the Gentle Alien. I did just say we're not doing a lifesteal build, but I'll take a little lifesteal. Nothing there I want. I will take the Purple Sickle. I'll take the Cursed Ritual. I will take the Blood Leech. And one more roll. Why not? And you know what? Let's get these Sickles into the build. And then let's go to wave 19. 100 calories for each of this, 800 in total. That's not too bad. I mean, truthfully, the calories aren't, like, especially in your situation, where you're trying to actually gain some weight, the calories aren't too bad. Now, it's not great calories, obviously. Sugar, pure sugar like that, not great calorie-wise, or it's not the right kind of calories. But 800 is not too bad. It's like, you're probably just more dealing with the sugar. And sugar is acidic. Well, when it's mixed with stomach acid. Alright, let's try to focus up a little bit, Jay, and let's not die. Okay, we're good. We're pretty good. Alright, not bad. 250, we'll take the Claw Tree. We'll definitely take the Mastery. Let's see if we can't get one more. Let's get a little more health, and you know what? I'm not going to touch any of this. I'm just going to go to wave 20. Actually, I'm going to touch the crit, and I'm going to do one re-roll. You know what? We'll take the Sickle, and let's go to wave 20. This has been a good run. This has been a really good run. This has been fantastic. I've been very happy with it. Especially because I usually, when I do the Saber, I usually start with the Thief's Knife because I'm like, oh, I want money. But no, the Sickle was actually was the gooder, I think the better starting choice in this case. Just because I've decided I wanted harvesting. Alright, now I want to live, so let's focus on that. Oh, that guy hit me for 24. That ain't good. There we go. That was a really good starting run. I'm not going to lie. I was very happy with that. Sickles was definitely the right choice here. Because you've got, A, it scales with harvesting, and B, it gives you harvesting. I had 117. You can't see that, but this last one, yeah, 117 harvesting. I had 107 luck. That is insane. I love that I had that much luck. Didn't have as much range as I wanted. Only had the 34 there. Crit, but 47 crit, that was big. 87 attack speed was big. So getting that attack speed early on was pretty good. And having that luck really helped out with that. Yep, very nice. Padding would have been nice, but obviously wasn't needed. Yes, I was 100% looking for padding. I definitely wanted that, but it did not come up, which is pretty sad. Kind of sad about that. But overall, a good run. So let's just jump right into my next one. Jack. You know what, Cosmic? You were saying Jack. You wanted my alter ego? Well, here he is in Brotato form. Jack, fun character, 125% damage against bosses and elites. 200% materials drop, but you don't get as many as many enemies, and every enemy has increased health and increased damage. So what I am going to do is, because every enemy has increased health, I'm going to choose something that's actually OP just expelled 75% of the gas in me. That's got to feel nice. I definitely want something that's high damage. I'm also half tempted to do something like the flute, where I'll have more of a chance to... Actually, no. Should I do the laser gun? Laser gun might not be a bad idea here, just because I do want something that's higher damage, because that's 175 health is going to be hard to overcome. So I'm either thinking spear, icicle, just because I like the icicle, or the laser gun. Then again, if I was going to do the icicle, I might be better off just doing something like the revolver or the crossbow. Yeah, well, no, because I'll do, I haven't done the fisherman yet, so we'll be doing a spear run on the fisherman. I could do the spoon. Nah, we'll do the laser gun. I haven't done like a pure laser gun run in a long time, so let's use the laser gun. Plus, with the 70% less enemies, there's not going to be as many enemies to kill, but we're still going to get a ton of materials. I was curious to see what you picked there. Laser gun is the only thing that feels good to me on Jack. Yeah, no, laser gun, it definitely feels like the right choice. Like I said, getting over that 175% enemy health increase is going to be hard to do with anything else. Let's see. Can I get a little harvesting? Nope. Wow, it is not giving me harvesting at all, so I'm going to take the luck. I'm going to lock in that ugly tooth because I do want that. But let's see if we can't get a couple of laser guns. And the fact that they're only 17 minutes... Oh, wait, that's right. Item prices are... Oh, no, item prices are not reduced. But I will take another laser gun, and I think I'll just go to wave 2. Yeah, no, it's... I always hesitate with the laser gun, but you're right. I think on Jack, the laser gun is the right choice. We're just going to have to get a ton of attack speed to make up for the fact that it's super slow with its attack. But like I said, having that 70% less enemies is going to help out a little bit. Alright, can you give me something? Not really giving me anything. So I'm going to take some range damage and some attack speed. Take the laser gun. Let's take that ugly tooth. We'll take the cake. Might as well get a little bit of health in there. And, no, I'm not going to... Actually, I'll lock in that cake because I do want more health. I'll leave the mutation out of it for now. Now, if I can get the gobbler's hat on this... Oh, we're gonna be so pretty. That'll be huge. It'll make a lot of fun too. Yeah, I think the one thing I have tried taking kind of higher attack speed damage, or higher attack speed, lower damage weapons on Jack, and it works fine until you get to the later waves when you do start having to deal with more enemies. I'm going to take the luck here. At this point, I don't have any harvesting. I'm just like, whatever. Let's see. Well, speaking of harvesting, I guess I'll take a little harvesting. There's some laser gun. Let's take that bait. Take that cake. Gonna lock in that weird food. We'll lock in the broken mouth. Ooh, there's some more fertilizer. And let's go to wave 4. Yeah. Things seem to fall apart around wave 11 for me with other weapons. Yeah, it's hard to overcome that damage increase without a weapon like the laser gun. Oof. But having no attack speed is starting to worry me a little bit. Come on. Oh, that's... I will say the fun thing about Jack is watching these enemies explode and all of these materials come out. Ooh, we'll definitely take that scope. I'm going to take a little health here. I need some health. Take what I locked in. There's my final laser gun. I guess we'll start taking some armor as well. Definitely take that tree. And, ooh. Do I want the piggy bank? Yeah, I'll take the piggy bank now. It's only wave 5. At least for you. Yeah. It's, yeah, I don't... It's one of those things where I do enjoy just playing these Brotatos however I like to play them, but every character has their build that works, and for Jack, I definitely think the laser gun is it. I mean, definitely could have picked... I mean, to be fair, I think the stick would also work, because if you get 6 sticks, you basically made up for the damage there, for the most part, and you just need to worry about getting some melee and some percent damage. But yeah, the laser guns just scale so much better. I might get explosions. You never know. Let's see. Can I get something good? Take some armor. Take some speed. Ooh, a blue laser gun. I'll definitely take you. We'll take everything I locked in. There's another laser gun. I'm gonna lock in the little frog and the alien tongue because I do like that pickup range. Plus that harvesting will be pretty nice. And I have no dodge, so that doesn't work for me. Also, always end up buying at least one medical gun because I think it's a laser gun and vice versa on Doctor. Yeah, it's the only thing that saves me from that is the fact that the laser gun is yellow and the medical gun is red. Otherwise, yeah, I'm doing my like quick picks. I'm just like, ooh, medical gun or ooh, laser gun, and it's just like, oh wait, no, that's red. But to be fair, it probably wouldn't hurt to throw in a medical gun because that would give me some lifesteal, which would help with healing. Because as much as I would love to take a cute monkey on this guy, it's not work well with the laser gun. That'd be a lot of. Basically be 4 damage down. Alright, let's see what we can get. Ooh, 15 luck. I'll take a little more luck. Let's see. Do I want range damage or do I want max HP? I don't really need the HP quite yet, so I'll take the range damage. Ooh, taking the coupon. We'll take the little frog, the alien thing. I'm going to do one more roll just to see what I can get. Ooh, take the whistle now. We'll lock in the acid. We'll take the baby elephant. Let's go to wave 7. Do have the piggy bank, so I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Yeah, this is now we need attack speed. We need a lot more attack speed. Or a crystal. A couple crystals be pretty good as well. I don't think... or I could, like, really work on decreasing my speed and get Etsy's couch. No, Etsy's couch is HP regen. Never mind. I thought there was an inverse of... Oh, I'm thinking maybe the statue. Statue would work. Statue actually might not be that bad at all. Alright, let's, there's my attack speed. Alright, we're gonna take the acid. We'll take the alien worm. I'm gonna lock in the lens in the small magazine. We'll take the laser gun. Let's go to wave 8. Now we're gonna need to start focusing on actually saving up some money to actually make the piggy bank worth it. Actually, to be fair, I've already paid off the piggy bank. Yeah, that's basically you need to figure out how many materials you saved, and that is, or how many materials you gained, and once you're past the cost of the piggy bank, it's paid for itself. Okay, good. My range is good enough where I can take out these guys without them charging at me, that's one of my concerns. Especially with having a low attack speed, I do want to be able to take these guys out as far away from me as possible. And then rely on my pickup speed to handle the rest. See if we can't get that tree, get an extra item. No extra item, but I'm fine with that. Weird food, definitely going to take that. Let's see. There, I'll take the health. Take the small magazine and the lens. Do a quick roll, see what's out there. Ooh, leather vest and acid will be good. You know what? The HP regen won't be that bad either. And so will that range. I'll take the range. No, actually, I'll take the... No, I'm not going to take the plant. Actually, I'll take the plant now. And we'll go to Wave 9. You mentioned watching anime later. What are you watching? So right now, I've been catching up on the last season of My Hero Academia. I've been watching Wistoria. Is it Wistoria? Swords and Wands? That's been good. What's else? Welcome to Demon School, Irumakun. Watching that one. And I think that's it. I think there's a couple more. I know I reincarnated as a slime. I want to watch that latest season. I haven't started that yet. I know the new Chainsaw movie just became available on Crunchyroll, so I want to watch that. Still need to watch Chainsaw Man Season 2. Need to watch One Punch Man Season 3. There's a lot I need to watch. We'll definitely take the Lemonade, take the Alien Tongue. We'll take more attack speed. Let's take more range damage. Ooh, I need percent damage. Take what I locked in. Let's do one roll. Ooh, a loot worm. Take a loot worm. Take that. Take the med turret, and let's go to Wave 10. Started on My Hero, but need to get caught up on it. Yeah, it's My Hero's. It's actually a really good show. I actually really like it. To be fair, I'm also really like the superhero genre, and the idea of someone being born without superpowers and then getting them is pretty fun. Need to get... There's a Chainsaw Man Season 2. Yes, there is. It just came out this year. I think it's on... Yeah, I know it's on Crunchyroll, but they also made a movie as well, so I gotta watch both. The movie and the Season 2. Then, yeah, there's quite a few that I really do want to watch. I still want to start watching One Piece, but that's one of those shows that's like, I want to get into it, but there's so many episodes. I know it's going to take me like a year to watch them all. So it's just like, I'm kind of staying away from that. You really liked Season 1. I need to watch that for sure. Oh, yeah. No, Chainsaw Man is an excellent show. Super gory, but man, it's great. We'll take the propeller's hat. We'll take even more damage. Ooh, there's my attack speed. And we do have over 800, so I will spend down to 800. I'll take the ritual for the percent damage. There's another ritual. We'll take the little frog. And, ooh, there's torture. I don't have any other way of... Well, no, oh, no. I have way too much consumable healing right now, so I'm gonna take that. We're just gonna go to Wave 11. I like the live-action One Piece on Netflix, and I feel like if I watch the anime, I'll feel let down by one or the other. Yeah, that's another reason I'm kind of not watching the anime, is because I really like the TV show, but from what I've heard, is the TV show's stuck pretty well to the anime. So that's what I'm kind of interested in, to see, like, how similar they are. I'm also a little afraid to like go farther than the TV show has gone, because like it's like I don't want to like I kind of want to watch them side by side. But then again, either one's fine. You watch it, you're gonna get ahead on one. You went to the mall today. Wow, people still go to malls. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but cool. What'd you do at the mall today, Cosmic? But what was I saying? Yeah, One Piece. I think One Piece is definitely a good show to watch. Take the corrupted shards. We'll take the glasses. We'll take the attack speed. Ooh, a purple laser gun. Definitely gonna take you. We're gonna take the jelly shield. We'll take the. We'll take the blindfold. I think crit's gonna be pretty good. We'll take another laser gun. We'll take that celery tea. Oh, I should not have taken that celery tea. That was a mistake. Actually, no, we should be fine. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Might not kill the boss, but we'll be fine. Actually, we 100% should be able to kill the boss. Oh, not with those guys. Fudge. Fudging, fudging, fudge, fudge, fudge. That's me trying to censor myself. Yeah, I just messed up there. Let's see. Definitely need to take more attack speed if I'm going to use the laser guns. But the damage, yeah, that 15 damage did actually pretty good. Especially how the laser guns scale with damage. God, 500% of range damage on a tier 3 laser gun. Holy crap. That's definitely going to be the way to go. All right, let's redo this. You got ramen. Korean chicken ramen. It was fantastic. Store clerk may have been flirting with me, but I don't know. Hey, way to go. And very helpful, though, when my ass couldn't choose between a peach and the other drink. Yeah, that's what they do. They, you know, you just got to be kind. They'll help you out. But that's cool. That sounds good. Sometimes malls have some of the best, like, quick food places, like ramen places and stuff like that. So that's always so cool. Yeah, I do miss the mall days. I'll say I never actually hung out in malls, but man, they were fun. Let's see. I'm not finding my How am I not finding harvesting? There we go. Laser gun. Let's see if we can't get one more laser gun. There's a laser gun. Do we want piercing? I'm actually not going to take piercing right now. I already have one piercing, so I'm going to focus more on just, focused on, attack speed. There we go. It was Korean Japanese ramen place. Oh, yeah. No, Asian, I'll say some of the best Asian food places that I've eaten, whether it's ramen, Korean, barbecue, Chinese food, has been in malls. I don't know what it is, but they're fantastic. And next time I go, I'm going to get a buldak. If my stomach feels good, fantastic. Best packet ramen I've ever had. That sounds pretty good. I'm not going to lie, both times. We're not going to take the fresh meat. I don't attack fast enough to be able to use it. Let's take that, take the harvesting. We'll take a little health. Laser gun. I do like a rat, but I need my laser guns. There's my laser guns. Ooh, there's a gentle alien. That is what I need, is gentle alien right there. That's damaged, HP, and more enemies. So I'm gonna get more money. Yeah, packet ramen. Oh, you know what? There's one thing I would love to see more in America is just like dedicated ramen stores like that, where you go in, you just like buy a packet of ramen, maybe a few ingredients, and then you can put your ramen bowl together. Those places look so cool in Japan, and I would love to see one here. Costco has packet ramen I really like in these bowls. Oh yeah, there's oh, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, there's a lot of good packet ramen places around. Let's take a little luck. All right, let's take some speed, laser gun, and the gentle alien. We'll take the trees. Ooh, there's a coupon. And blue laser gun and the plant. We'll take you, and you know what? Let's lock in that injection. Let's go to wait for it. Yeah, agreed. Wish we had more packet ramen places at my work. Or by my work. I'd go there a lot. We do have a nice cheap Korean place, though. That's good. Yeah. At my work, we unfortunately are not around any, like, good restaurants or anything. Like, all the restaurants that we have, well, I shouldn't even say restaurants. They're fast food joints. Which, to be fair, I'm not opposed to have fast food joints. They're good. They definitely hit the spot when you need something to grab and go. But, yeah, nice little restaurants around where I work would be nice, but we just don't have that. Let's take some damage. Let's take all of this. Oh, I can't take the injection. Let's see. Can I take something? There's another laser gun. Ooh, a bag. Let's get that bag going. Because that will be nice to have. Just a little bit of extra materials. But yeah, no, there's a Korean barbecue place that's like a 20-minute walk from where I live. That I love. I go there like probably twice a month. And it's not one where you actually like cook the meat on the grill. It's one that you just say, hey, I want this, and then they bring it out for you. But it's so good. They really know how to cook the meat, or how to make delicious barbecue. And they make their own barbecue sauce, too. Or I should say Korean barbecue sauce. It's not an actual, like, pure barbecue, but it's still really good. Too bad it's super expensive, though, so that's why I can only go there once every other week. Taking that attack speed, taking the harvesting. Let's take everything here, because that was attack speed on that gun. Oh, I wish I could take the cute monkey, but I don't want to lose one range damage. Actually, no. We'll focus on other damage. Take the laser gun. Let's take the crit. We'll lock in the clockwork wasp. We'll take the cake. There's another laser gun. Hell yeah. Getting all my laser guns out of the way right now. And then we're taking the clockwork wasp for not only the speed, but it will affect how often my gardens produce me some fruits. But yeah, no, the office I work at, we always had to, when we did have a ton of people working in the office and we actually put together like lunch runs, we'd always have to drive like 20, 25 minutes to actually go get lunch, because that's where all the good restaurants were. But it was also one of those things where we could take an hour, hour and a half for lunch, so it wouldn't be too bad. Come on, tree. Get the tree, get the tree. Take the beanie. Take a little more speed, that'll help. Ooh, 3 range damage is huge. Take the laser gun, the clockwork wasp. We'll take the lens. Ooh, a tree. We'll take a plant. Another laser gun. Eye patch. Probably not. I don't want to lose my accuracy, not with the laser guns, so I'm going to leave that alone. I will lock in that duct tape. There's another laser gun. Ooh, there's pickup range. And you know what? Mutation, that's free damage, so I'll take that. Or not free. It's good damage, though. I'm spoiled by my workplace. We have so many really good places within a 10-minute walk. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That is like... Ooh. Gobbler, let's see if he can't get him fattened up. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds awesome. It's weird because the area I live in, there's a ton of good restaurants by me, so I'm able to walk anywhere. There's also a tram by me, so that's free, that I can just hop on and ride wherever. To be fair, paid for by my taxes. I'm perfectly happy to pay for it, but there's so many restaurants that are within walking distance. Like I said, I consider it walking distance when you can jump on a tram and just take a tram like a mile away, or even 2 miles away. Actually, the tram that I live by actually has like a 6-mile stretch, I think, which is really nice. Recycling the toxic sludge. I don't need, actually, I'm gonna take that range because I do want a lot of range, so we'll take that. A little more harvesting, why not? All right, let's take everything I locked in. Let's see. Ooh, the statue. I'm actually going to take the statue. That's 40% attack speed while standing still. That'll be nice. The feather, that's damage. I like the bottle mine. It's a good pet. Ugly tooth, we'll take. We'll take the glasses. I'm going to lock in the obliterator. I'm going to take the obliterator. That's actually going to be an amazing weapon to take with the laser guns. And you know what? Lock in that lens as well. Let's go to wave 8. Miami has a tram like that downtown. I'm always amazed by how awesome it is for getting around. Yeah, I will say the tram has really, it's not a tram, it's a streetcar. I call it a tram because that's what the term I used to hear about it, but it's amazing. Those things are so great for a community, or not just a community, for a city. Because it is something that is, people will be happy to pay for because it is public transportation. And, like, the people who come from out of town or even from the outskirts, from the suburbs, they use that and they just travel up and down it. They'll bar hop, they'll use it, they'll go park a little ways away and then take it, and you know, it opens up the economic possibilities for people to spend money, for bars to be able to, you know, expand outside of the normal hubs of where you would expect them to be. So like in my city, like we have our downtown area, then we have like our artsy district, then we have like the party district, then we kind of have the upscale shopping district. And like it used to be like if you wanted to go to any of those, you had to drive to them. But now that they got the streetcar open, you can head to you park in one spot and the whole place is open to you now, which is awesome. I'm taking that luck. All right, let's get the obliterator in there. Let's get the lens. You know what? We'll take a little bit more luck. Actually, I don't know why I took that. I didn't really need it. I do have a little crit, so we'll take the tentacle. The head injury will be good, and more gentle alien will be awesome. You got a new choker. Well, that sounds fun. Is it just a? I can't. I was about to say, is it a dog collar? But no, it's not a dog collar. I do apologize for going there, but no, I see people wear chokers all the time. Those are pretty cool. I don't wear one. I have no desire to wear one. But if that's what you want to wear, be my guest. That's awesome. Good for you. I like fashion sense. I like people who have some unique taste in fashion. It's a leather one with stars and spikes. Oh, that's cool. No, it's fine. I kind of want to be pulled in by it in a kiss, lol. Hey, man, whatever floats your boat. That's, some people like that. Not gonna lie. I actually watched a video on, I watched a TikTok video on a woman who, she wanted to do the trend where she was at a Ren fair with her boyfriend, and she wanted the boyfriend to grab her by, like, the corset strings and then pull her in, and she's just like, wow, that's awesome. Let's see. Let's take some more crit. Let's take some attack speed. I was going to take the range damage, but I have so much damage already that I don't really need it. Take everything I locked in. How are we doing on engineering? No, I'm not. I don't want to lose the range damage. Never mind. Gentle alien, fairy, ritual, butterfly. Locking that coupon, locking the clutch. Ooh, locking all of this. Good God. I'm just getting a ton of good items right now. Let's go to wave 10. Oh no, I had a pizza slice. It tastes so good, but maybe greasy. Yeah, pizza's like that, but it is so good. I had pizza today. Delicious. What was I saying? Yeah, about the trams. Yeah, no, those things are great. I love the one in my city. I ride it all the time. That's why I like cities like Chicago, New York. All right, no, does Chicago have a tram? Or not a tram, they have a subway system, I think. New York has the subway, which is awesome. Really, public transit is just, it's an amazing thing, and I don't understand why cities don't go into it more, or buy into it more. I know it's expensive, but it's like everybody wants to use it, and people are happy to pay for that stuff. God knows I am. Taking the elemental water for the fairy. Take the glasses. Let's take, don't need the luck. I will take the armor, though. Coupon. We'll take the claw tree, the scope, the acid. I don't have the piggy bank, right? Yeah. Power generator. That's not bad. We'll take that. We got a little bit of speed. Take the peaceful bee. Another tentacle. Take the jelly. And we'll take the book. We'll take another laser gun. Lock in that banner, because I want that attack speed. And then we will go to wave 11. If I wasn't married, I'd love to have a condo and live somewhere with a good tram system, easy to get to work, and then just never have to drive again. That is it. I'll say I'm not married. I'm not in a relationship. I do have a condo in the downtown area of my city. It has its perks and it has its downsides as well. I'll say I love the fact that I can just walk wherever I want. Now, I wish I actually worked down where I lived. That would be so amazing, but I have to drive like 20 minutes out to my office. There are some strategic you know, dealings when I did that because I didn't want to have to be like called on and be like, hey, can you come in the office? I was like, no, I'm 20 minutes away. It's not feasible. But it is an amazing thing, but there are downsides in living in a city. There, you do have to deal with noise and light pollution, some unsavory characters. There are downsides, but I think the benefits definitely outweigh those. You like kissing boys? I'm a boy kisser. Never done it, by the way. Hey, man, just keep that in mind. You know, keep it up. You know, explore, and if you find someone, hey, good for you. I never have, gang. One day you will. Yeah, that's fair. Grass is always greener, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you can only see what you want to see. You actually have to go and experience it and live it to know if it's for you. I'll say when I moved, I used to live in the suburb areas, and I took a huge gamble when I decided to move down to where I am now, because I didn't live down here to actually see what it was like, but I got super lucky. So it was a good fit for me. Generally, I would say rent before you buy somewhere, mainly just to get a feel for it. But when it comes to like having a family and things like that, if you're married, definitely that's a decision you and your partner needs to make. Grass is greener in Nevada, they say. Joke's on you, grass doesn't exist. I mean, they do have grass in Nevada. It's not real, though. I think it's AstroTurf. Actually, I'm thinking of Arizona. Never mind. I was going to say, I got family that lives in Arizona, and they say some of their people down there do have grass. All right, let's go to Wave 11. Talked enough. Now time for action. Nevada has dry grass. Yeah, but still grass. It is grass. Yeah, having that little bit of extra attack speed, I will say, is helping out. I'm not going to lie, having that obliterator is always fun. I don't know, there's something about just having a massive amount of damage being shot out every 2.5 to 3 seconds. Yeah, no, Nevada, Arizona, those places, dry as a bone most of the time. Until you get that occasional, like, super rainy season that comes in that is just like, hey, here's a foot of rain in one go. Not a bad Wave 11. Holy airball, my stomach. Oh, never mind. It's gone. Well, that's good to hear. All right, let's get some more armor in the build and some more attack speed. Another laser gun. Let's make a red laser gun. Ooh, a baby with a beard. I'll take a baby with a beard. Let's take a banner. Ooh, loot worm and the pencil for the HP regen. Again, more crit. The shady potion. I would like a little more luck, so I'll definitely take that. And let's see how we do with this this dude. This dude shouldn't be too bad. Especially with the fact that I regen 3 HP per second. We're gonna be man, this guy is, with the speed that I have, super easy to dodge. Okay. Wow, I spoke way too soon. This is super easy to dodge. Hit, dead. Man, I love that. I love opening my big mouth just to lose it all. That was a bad one. That one's making me a little tilted. I'm not gonna lie. Fun times. It's gone. You're fine. Big yapper, big muncher, big number. Yeah, I do love eating. All right, let's run it back because I'm not quitting until I mean, I'll quit in once my end time comes, but we're gonna keep playing Jack until we either beat him or it's the end of the stream. You're not a big back. I do have a big back. I'm not gonna lie. I do work it out pretty well. I mean, I got a pretty nice back. Ooh, finally got my harvesting on the first roll. Laser gun.
Let's get another laser gun. Lock in the whistle. Now, I was hoping for one more laser gun, but I will take that harvesting. I got 2 laser guns, which is pretty good. So having that little extra harvesting is not super bad. Yeah, no, I got a pretty decently sized back. I'm not gonna lie. I work out, or I lift twice a week. Do my back 1 day a week, and I do focus on that a lot. I don't know why. There's something that tells me that I really need to focus on being able to haul things. Take some luck. Take some more harvesting. Do I want the loot worm now? No, let's skip the loot worm for now. I want to get more laser guns. And there's a laser gun. There's a gentle alien. Let's go to wave 3. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, I try to be a big muscly dude. That's the kind of physique that I'm going for. But yeah, no, that was a bad death. That one, God, that one hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That was like, oh, this would be an easy win, and then it's just like, death. Alright, let's see, how am I doing? Speaking of back, I'll take a book. Why not? Take some range damage. Let's take some health just to be safe. Alright, take everything I locked in. I'm going to take the feather. I don't need the lumberjack shirt, but I will lock in that weird food. There's another laser gun. Let's go to wave 4. Let's see, what would be... Let's see, what would be a good weapon to... Well, pretty much at this point, if I could get the obliterator again, I would. Maybe a nuke launcher would be fun. I could try explosives. That wouldn't be too bad. Can I get him? Wow, can't? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, can't kill the loot worm, eh? Or loot alien. I always forget that. Well, there's my lumberjack shirt. Might as well take that just to get it out of the build. Take some attack speed. Take the laser gun, the weird food. There's some luck. Weird ghost. I'll take the weird ghost. It's only wave 5, so that'll be a little helpful. Take that gummy berserker. I'm gonna lock in the range because I do want some more range. There's a plant. There's a laser gun, and leave the baby elephant alone. You're my nuke launcher. Wait, what? I hope not. That would be quite dangerous, quite frankly. Then again, that's another show I've been watching. I've been watching the final season of The Boys, and God, what they've done with Soldier Boy, that's just an amazing character. Also one that I don't think would work outside of anybody else besides Jensen Ackles playing him, because God, is he a creep in that show. Let's see. Take a little more attack speed. Take a little more harvesting. Take everything I locked in. I'm not going to take the baby elephant. Ooh, there's another gentle alien. Pile of books. I'm not going to be taking structures, so I'm not going to take it. There's attack speed. There's another gentle alien. There's another laser gun. Yeah, let's go to wave 6. I mean, yeah, Cosmic, if I was launching nukes everywhere, that would probably not be a good thing. To be fair, if anybody was launching nukes. Then again, if a person was a nuke launcher, what kind of nuke launcher would they be? Would they be like the Fallout nuke launcher? Would they be like the Brotato nuke launcher? Would they just be like a full-blown ICBM launcher? Which, to be fair, the size of that man would be, or the size of that person, because it could be a woman, would be astronomically large. And I would be quite impressed. Batman. Oh, you're talking about the Fat Man, the old Fat Man bomb. Fair point. Alright, take some range damage. We'll take some attack speed. Let's take what I locked in. Lifesteal is not really useful to me. I will take a purple
purple laser gun. I will take the sunglasses because crit is huge. Ooh, the snail's going to be good. We'll take a beanie. It's a joke, but yes, calling them fat. Ah, I get it. I get it. See, things sometimes go over my heads, but I get it. I eventually get it. I have a good brain cell in there somewhere. The years of football and alcohol haven't killed everything. Ooh, that walrus will kill me in one hit. Try to pick up. I need to get pickup range again. Or baby geckos. I haven't seen a single baby gecko today. Or Sif's Relic. If I could get Sif's Relic, I'd be so happy. Just all the materials coming to me. Again, a Gobbler's helmet, though, or Gobbler's hat on this character. Oh, that would be so fun, too. Definitely taking the Clockwork Wasp. Not taking any of that. I will take the health and the attack speed. Let's see. It's taking the snail. Not taking any of that. Ooh, a Cursed Clockwork Wasp and a Cursed Spyglass. Yes, sir. Pocket Factory will be good. A bag. Now we can take the Loot Worm. The Corrupted Shard and the Garden will be good. Getting some nice attack speed on this run. Yeah, I'm pretty much focused on, if I see attack speed, I'm taking it. I think with the damage I have right now, that's exactly what I need. To be fair, that's exactly what you need anytime you take the laser guns. But, yeah, if I can double that here within the next couple of rounds, it'll be really good. And now that we do have the Pocket Factory, now I kind of wish I would have taken the pile of books. Yeah, if I could somehow get these laser guns to shoot as fast as an SMG or a revolver, oh, that would be amazing. That would also be like super cheaty, but I'd love it. Then again, I could also, well, no, I guess the fact that I'm using laser guns would make me be able to take something like the ball and chain for extra damage. Definitely taking that mushroom. Taking a little more health. There's my range. Take everything there. Laser gun. There's my more attack speed. Ooh, Ugly Tooth. Another laser gun. How are we doing? I don't have armor, but I do have dodge. I could take the gambling token. You know what? Let's do that. I guess we'll go into dodge this run. I don't have any armor, so let's focus on dodge. Maybe a little more speed for my Loot Worm to run around. I mean, to be fair, with attack speed, is it ever a bad thing to take? And, well, maybe not on the Dwarf or when you're using the mace, but actually, even on the Dwarf. No, Dwarf, I think, Dwarf definitely feels like one of those ones you do want less attack speed because you want to get enemies grouped up so you can get that engineering. Yeah, man. Yeah, we need some damage. I don't need... I'm not taking that. I just said we need damage, and I want to take health. And attack speed. Alright, we're taking everything here. Oh, Stone Skin is not going to be useful to me at all. Damage falling off too much here now. Yeah, I definitely need to get some... I definitely need to get some range damage going. There, well, speaking of range damage and weird food... Oh, the crystal's going to be huge. Ooh, and reinforced steel will be good. Ooh, bait. There we go. There's a little bit of damage. How... Oh, yeah, those... Oh, wow. Oh, no. I was going to say, only 2 spawned. No, usually it's 4, but... They all spawned. And hopefully with my level up that I should get on this run, I can get some good attack speed. Or not, I'm sorry, not attack speed. Get the 3 range damage. But I got the reinforced steel waiting for me. I got the crystal waiting for me. I got a free item right here. Ooh, if I can stop running away from me. I want you to love me so that I can hurt you. That was bad. Don't repeat what I said. That is so super bad. I do not endorse that whatsoever. I'm banning the bat. I'm not taking lifesteal. Bone dice. I'll take the bone dice. Why not? I do need a little regen just to be safe. Oh, there's my 3 range damage. It's exactly what I wanted. Weird food. I'll take the piggy bank. And I'll take the celery tea. And then let's go to wave 11. And let's not die this time. Okay. Sorry, I'm focused up. Okay. Just breathing for a second. Just breathing for a second. Just breathe. Just breathe. It's all good. It's all good. We're good. We're very good. It's all good. Okay. Let's restart. We can make the laser guns work. I know we can. I've done it before. I will do it again. It shoots so slow. It's so bad. Alright, can I get double? There we go. Need to run for the night. You got this one, dude. Thanks for saying that, Per. It was good seeing you. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night, too, as well. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will definitely try. All right, let's take that harvesting and let's get my laser guns again. Lock in the whistle and the alien tongue because I need those. All right, got my 3 laser guns. Let's go to wave 2. Blunderbuss would be awesome. Actually, no, it would not be awesome on this character. Not enough enemies for the blunderbuss to be good. But we do get 2 level ups, so maybe we can get something good. All right, ooh, that's a good. Gentle alien is great. Let's take a little luck. Let's take even more luck. Take that laser gun. I'm gonna take the alien tongue now. Oh, could have locked in another laser, or could have had another laser gun. Oh well. We got a little bit of pickup range. Me when someone says Ramstein instead of Ramstein. Ramstein? You listen to some of that Ramstein? Yeah, the way I always was taught German is how you say the EI or how you say Steen or Stein depends on what letter does that end in. Ooh, range damage. We'll take that. Take the health. All right, laser gun and the whistle. Take the fertilizer. There's another laser gun. There's some range. I about was like, hey, mastery. But we will take the attack missile because 4% attack speed will be easy to overcome. Twerking. Ramstein. Yeah, I gotta look up the phonetic way of saying Ramstein or Ramstein. See, now I'm confused. Now I'm gonna be saying like Ramstein. I don't know which one to do. All right, build in some curse because we should be able to get some decent damage going. It's not Steen. Take more luck. Another laser turret. We'll take some missiles. Another laser gun. Lock in the weird food. Minigun. No, minigun is not a good option here. I don't think so. definitely take that mutation and eliminate. Let's go. It's not Steen. I will punch someone who says that. I wouldn't punch someone who says that because they could legitimately be mispronouncing it and may not know. Something to keep in mind. That's where you gently correct them, and then if they continue to say it the wrong way, then you can correct them a little more assertively, and if they say it the wrong way again, you can forcefully point it out to them, and forcefully through verbal means. And then I don't recommend physical altercation. Maybe some pocket sand. Just be like, it's Ramstein! Poof! Pocket sand. Let's start building up some attack speed and some more harvesting. Take everything I locked in. I'll take the armor and the spicy sauce. Lock in that med turret because that'll come in later. True, but some do it on purpose. I mean, yeah, it's some people do it on purpose. That's where you walk away. Throws sand and disappears magic trick. Yep. Pocket sand. Pa! Ah, where'd he go? What happened to you, dude? He pocket sanded me. Oh, you got fell for the old sand in the pocket trick, eh? Good old Dale Gribble. Our dog laid in dog shit. Oh, no. That sucks. I'll take a free jelly. Let's take some speed and some range damage. Take the med turret. Let's take the alien worm. We'll take the laser turret. Weird ghost, probably not a good take, so I'll take it. We'll take the spyglass. We'll take the corrupted shard. Lock in that hedgehog. We'll lock in the trees. And ooh, I'm going to lock in that helmet. And let's go to wave 7. You can smell it across the house. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry you have to deal with that, man. I don't... That's just... Ugh. Yeah, that's hard to deal with. But it is the... it's one of the downsides of owning a dog. Is sometimes you just gotta clean up a little bit of poop. Ooh. Free item? Free item's right away. I'll get it, though. Plenty of time to get it. Why won't my dad put the... Well, I mean... Yeah, it's across the house. Yeah, that's too bad. But yeah, no, I mean, dogs are like children. I mean, you don't just give up on them. At this point, he can't move. Yeah, you gotta he's 20, but you gotta give him the best life you can. I mean, it's, like you said, having a pet, especially one that you've had for a long time, really hard to lose them, even when they are that old. Ooh, a baby gecko. That's exactly what I wanted. I'll take some celery tea. Why not? Normally, I wouldn't recommend taking the celery tea, but it's early enough that'll be good. Taking the head injury and the laser gun and the lemonade for next round, and let's go to wave 8. Yeah, normally, Jack, you probably shouldn't take celery tea or anything that increases enemy health, but with the laser guns, the fact that the damage I got with the laser guns, not a bad thing. It's gonna be a sucky wave, but we'll get through it. But yeah, no, I'll say the hardest things that I've never had to do this, but coming home from or hearing about, I used to have cats, and hearing my dad talk about having to put them down, it was just, he says it was very emotional having to do that. Because again, it's your pet. The pet is like a child. But I also understand, trying to make them comfortable. I don't think I'm going to get this new alien. Oh, I got it. But yeah, having to make them comfortable and things like that. Now parents arguing. Oof. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bud. You have to hear that. We're taking the banner. I'll take a little more harvesting. Ooh, more range damage. All right, let's get this laser gun in. I'm going to take the wings. We're going to take the lemonade. We'll leave the head injury for next time. And, yeah, we'll just go to wave 9. Because my dad angry, my mom is tired of picking up the dog. This. Well, yeah. I wish I could give you words of encouragement, Cosmic, but I don't. Those are hard situations. Explosion. Ugh. Okay, let's, that guy's cursed. Should be able to get him down, though. Not bad. Alright, let's take a little more speed. Take some percent damage. I don't have... Ooh, I definitely need to take the wheat, the acid, and the head injury. I guess I will take the tentacle. Baby squid, I'll take you. I'm going to lose a little attack speed, but I actually don't have a lot of attack speed. Ooh, I need to find attack speed. And we don't have dodge, so ghost outfit does nothing. There's another laser gun. Let's get you into the mix, and there's more attack speed. Let's go to wave 10. Explosion, hold. Ah. Ow. Sorry, I just was been sitting on my tailbone for the last hour and a half. And it just realized how much that hurt. Alright, so far so good. We're doing well. Been keeping up with damage pretty well. Again, need to get some attack speed going. What did I do? Oh, I was just kind of slouched in my chair. And so I was sitting on my tailbone wrong. And when that happens, it's just when you move, it's painful. At least it is for me. The chair that I'm sitting in, I've had for years. It does not have a lot of padding in the seating area anymore. So, yeah, if I sit wrong, if I don't sit up straight, it hurts my butt. Reinforced steel, we'll take that. We'll take another celery T1. Oh no, I got an elite for wave 11. Oh no, I don't. Okay, we're fine. Take everything I locked in. Take a little more harvesting, why not? Baby alien, I'm questioning whether I should, but I'll lock it. No, I'll take it, why not? We'll lock in the laser gun and the penguin. No, we'll go to wave 1. What does the tailbone do? Nothing. Truthfully, I don't know what it does. I mean, obviously, it's an evolutionary or something that's maybe become vestigial. I assume there is some purpose. I mean, well, there used to be. I mean, obviously, it's from when we evolved. There's got to be some purpose to the tailbone. Otherwise, why would we have it? I mean, they used to think the appendix did nothing, and then they found out, oh no, it actually stores gut bacteria in it. It's actually, the appendix is actually useful. I assume the tailbone's there for something. Maybe it's protecting your spine, or it's doing something. Well, it just supports organs, IG. There you go. That's something. It is part of the skeletal system. I would assume it's there for some reason. I'll take the alien tongue. Not going to take the weird ghost. We'll take the lemonade. Ooh, there's my attack speed that I need. A little more luck doesn't hurt. All right, penguin. We'll take the laser cannon. Definitely taking the goldfish. We'll take the lens. We'll take the improved tools. Ooh, we're going to take the night goggles. We're not going to take the robotic arm. I will take that laser gun. Padding. I'll take it because that will be helpful as we get more and more money. And then, yeah, let's go to wave 12. I mean, yeah, it's always curious to know what organs do. I assume every organ has its purpose, or at least it did. Let's see. Am I going to be able to... I should be able to if I just stick right around here. Yeah, there we go. Got the boss now. A appendix kind of just exists. No, they actually figured out it has a use. They figured out that the appendix is important to the digestive system. Like I said, I don't remember the exact usage, but it's used to store like good bacteria. The problem is what happens is like sometimes bad bacteria gets in there, and that's what causes issues. Wisdom teeth just exist though. Yeah, that's one that I can't think of a good use for. Oh, a cursed grinds magical leaf is amazing on wave 12. Holy crap. I don't need to take any more HP regen, any lifesteal, any HP. That is basically going to be everything I need for what I need. Don't need the goat skull. We'll take a little more speed. All right, taking the night goggles, taking the patty. Let's take the regen. We'll take the regen. The goblet, I'll definitely take. The scope, the laser gun. My God, we're getting good items again. So wisdom teeth just exist. They are truly useless, except in my case, I lost my second molar, so I had one of them replace it, so lost it as in broke from the wisdom tooth. Yeah, that happens. Like I said, I don't know, like usually every body part came from something. I mean, we don't just, I mean, the way evolution works is you don't just have body parts to have body parts. That I know of. Now, we are, like, losing, like, things do change over time and things like that, but yeah, the wisdom teeth, like, I couldn't tell you what they were used for. And to be fair, like, you don't really need to have them, I don't think you actually need to have them removed. I think it's more of a cosmetic thing, because they do, well, no, there is actually probably is a good reason. It does kind of mess with your jaw and your mouth. So you could damage your teeth and things like that, I imagine. I do say I imagine, because I do not know. To be annoying, no, some do actually grow wrong. Okay. Well, that makes sense, yeah. It also makes you wonder what they did in the olden times. And by the olden times, I mean, like, before they had dental surgery, to actually, like, deal with stuff like, oh, I guess they just pulled them. No, some do actually go wrong and cause infections and hurt, or are completely bad. Makes sense. Take a little more harvesting. Let's take some percent damage. Take a little more regen. Alright, let's get the laser gun. Take everything I locked in. There's another laser gun, so we're definitely going to take that. And let's go to wave 14. Yeah, it's always, I mean, to be fair, I think, like, back in the 1800s, they still had surgery back then. Probably wasn't as good as it is nowadays. Well, that's not a probably. That's a guaranteed. It wasn't as good. But it's also one of those things where it's just like, they just, like, pulled the teeth, or did they actually, like, try to surgically remove them? Or did they not pull the wisdom teeth? Did they pull the back molars to let the wisdom teeth grow in and then pull them if they were bad? Or did they just drink a bunch of, like, alcohol and they just got rotted? Who knows? Back then, they had them still removed, but they also had bigger jaws. Or lived with chronic problems and infections. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, back then, like, if you got the flu, your option was to either drill a hole in your head or die. Ooh, a potato! That was also another option. A potato. We're definitely taking the potato. Not taking the fresh meat. We will take more trees, more attack speed, spicy sauce, blood leech, another med turret. Ooh, a bonk dog, but I don't use melee, so I can't use that. Another tree. Take that honey. That'll be good. Pearl, not so much. I'm not going to worry about... Actually, nah, I'm not going to worry about the pearl. I will take the ritual, because that's 6% damage. And you know what? Let's just go to the next wave, because I'll save a little money. Ah, we got the shark. Actually, with the amount of range that I have and the amount of damage, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, now that he's in this phase, it'll be pretty easy. Famous last words. This will be pretty easy. Guess they weren't my last words. Alright, let's sit by the turret, heal up a little bit. There we go. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat. I'm not ignoring you, chat. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just focusing on surviving. And prior to 1902, they dug teeth out without anesthetics. Hell nah, gang. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, to be fair, back then the anesthetics was just alcohol. They would literally have them drink, and that would help them lose feeling. The mammoth is... The HP regen would be nice. The knockback isn't bad. I'll take it. I'll take it for the regen. It's free. Gonna recycle the fuel tank. Let's see. I don't need HP. I will take the armor. Ooh, silver bullet, absolutely. Honey, ritual. Cyclops worm, sure. I'll take the dock moth. That'll be nice to have. Yes, the bonk dog is viable now, but we're still gonna ignore it. Ooh, the cauldron. There's another laser. You know what? Fruit basket for only 1 HP regen. That's not bad. No, they really generally use nothing for the teeth. Oh, I know they use nothing for the teeth, but like they did use alcohol to numb the pain. And by numbing the pain, I mean they made them drink the alcohol. Then they waited like 30 minutes, and then they performed surgery. Now, I think they eventually figured out that that was a bad idea, but I mean that's what they used for pain relief. That or they just straight up knocked people out. That's what I imagine they did. That's what I would do or ask the doctor to do. I'd be like, doctor, just hit me over the head with a billy club, knock me out for like an hour, and do your surgery then. By the way, this run going pretty well. We got decent damage. We got good attack speed. Damage has been keeping up, so I'm pretty happy there. And we got pretty good survivability now. God, we have now 12 lifesteal, 38 HP regen. Taking the propeller hat. I don't need the speed. I do need attack speed. All right, let's take everything. There's another laser gun. There's more health. I actually don't really need the health, but we'll still take it. Ah, and the starfish. I'm going to take the starfish just because it's going to be funny. It's funny to have more materials. Thank God I live with modern medicine. Oh, yeah. I am very grateful of that fact every day. I would not want to have to be like, oh, hey, congratulations, you have this disease that in today's day and age is completely curable, but back then would be a death sentence. Like, oh, I don't know, the flu. Or something like a scratch, you know? Scratch gets infected, we can easily solve it. Or, you know, nowadays, we get a scratch, you put a Band-Aid on it, it's healed in 2 days. Back then, you get a scratch and you pray you didn't die. Then again, there's also diseases that we have nowadays that we think are incurable, but we could easily find cures for, probably, or they will find cures for in the future. You know, like cancer, things like that. You know, they'll find better cures for it. We'll take Finn. I'm not going to take the eye patch. Not going to take Tyler. We are level 25 now, so we do get something good. I'm going to take the armor. The armor sounds pretty good. We'll take the range damage here. Let's take everything on this list. Another fruit basket. Sure, why not? Community support is actually not as good right now because we don't have a lot of enemies, so I'm going to ignore it. Take the coupon. And I'm actually going to leave the recycling machine alone. I don't really need that. Because I played Red Dead Redemption 2 and tuberculosis, holy ass. Yeah, tuberculosis was a death sentence. They had bandages. Just wrap it with the material. It'll be fine. If you have that, if you don't, better hope you don't die. Yeah, that's also assuming that you had clean bandages. That was the important part, was having bandages that were clean. Sorry, I got my blinds over here. And I always flip them to block out... Oh no, what did I do? I did something. Hold on. I always block them out to give me Oh god, what did I do? There we go. I always flip them to block out the sun, but I always, what I do is I take the little strings and I pull them down and I lock it in so that it keeps tight. It got stuck, so I had to get it unstuck. Sorry about that. Yes, I am back. I'm here. I'm here to stay, at least until the end of the stream. The dark side of Jay. Ooh, I forgot. This guy, he has his, he kind of shoots in the middle. So, actually, I'm not too worried about taking damage because I heal really fast. Yeah, I can definitely show you the dark side of me. I mean, it'd be easy. You just need to turn all the lights off. I'm going to let the Hydra pop out here because I'll be able to take him down pretty easily. He'll give me a lot of materials. And again, I call those three-headed guys Hydras just because that's kind of what they remind me of. I'm talking about your back. Oh, my back. Yeah. Okay, no, to be fair, I'm wearing a kind of a dark gray shirt right now, so it is kind of dark. Actually, let me see. Meh, you can see a little bit of a shadow, yeah. Should I take another mammoth? Why not? Not taking the cute monkey because I don't want to lose my range damage. Let's ban that so I never see you again. I'll take a campfire. Why not? Basically, do I want the stomach? No, I don't need the stomach, which is crazy for me to say. Don't need the stomach. There's another laser gun. Let's get you in the mix. Let's get another med turret in. The pearl. Do I have a pearl? I don't have a pearl. I don't really want to spend money on the pearl, so I'm not. I will take the crit and the hedgehog, though. Locking in the gentle alien, and actually, yeah, no, actually, no. I'm not going to lock in the gentle alien. It's kind of crazy to say that, but it won't be very useful for me. I'll only be able to use it for wave 20. And it's not going to be very useful for me then. Alright, let's run around. Let's just kill everything. God, I keep getting called cute by femboys. Hey, nothing wrong with that. And you were talking about wanting to kiss a guy earlier, so there you go. As long as you want to kiss them back. Help. I need the stomach IRL. Yeah, I mean, well, actually, that'd be an itch. Well, trying to see, like, what would that do? What is the human equivalent of any time you eat when you are completely healthy, you gain HP? What would the equivalent in our world be to that? That's an interesting philosophical question. What is the equivalent of health points in our world today? 2 second stomach, I mean gummies. Huh? Taking the Catling gun, we'll take some more attack speed, even though we have a ton already. Take a little more crit, why not? As much as I would love to take a cursed treasure map, it does nothing for me. I will take a purple laser gun, we'll take a regular laser gun. Ooh, take the blood leech, we'll take another Dock Moth. One more laser gun, why not? Can't take the sniper, a little sad about that. I will take the head injury, and that's all I'm gonna get. Now let's beat this game. Fortunately, the Leviathan is not dying as fast as I would hope. Oop, and it looks like the dead whale wants to come play. It's all good. We have enough HP regen that I don't think we're gonna have too many problems. Yeah. Let's just take a hit. See how fast I heal. Well, considering that the Dock Moths are overlapping and they're healing me for 3 per hit, 3 per thing, that's pretty good. But that was a good run. That was a good Jack. That was fun. I enjoy playing Jack. I also enjoy playing with the laser guns. These things are so fun. They hit so hard, but man, if you don't get that attack speed to make up for them, they are hard to do unless you get that attack speed. They give HP as in vitamins. Maybe chicken noodle soup, because every time it makes you feel better from a cold. For real. CR for real. 2 stomachs does not equal 2 times caloric intake. No, you would still have your caloric intake would be based off of what foods you eat and how much you ate. 2 stomachs would just probably be like some sort of like nutrient processing of some sort. I'll just split the intake so you get full less. You'll get full less, but still need the same caloric intake. I'm smart. That's true. But I'm thinking, now here's the thing. If you had 2 stomachs, would it be like 2 separate paths to 2 different stomachs? Or would it be like a cow where it goes to your first stomach and then it goes to your second stomach? That's the big question. All right, let's see if I can't sneak one more run in. All right, we're going to be playing as Sick for this last run. So we start with 12 extra HP. We have 25% lifesteal, but we do take 1 damage per second. So I'm thinking either Medical Gun or the Sharp Tooth. Now, the Sharp Tooth does scale with lifesteal, so that's probably the better option. So why don't we do that? You think 2 paths and it splits. Okay. That would be interesting because like you figure your body would need to know some way to control that. And would that be involuntary control or would that be voluntary? Would you have to think about how to control it? Starting off, let's start with harvesting, and let's start taking some more sharp teeth. And I think that's all I'm going to get. Nope, there's another one. Ooh, and a gentle alien. Let's lock you in. Let's go to wave 2. Digest a bit in the first, or maybe one to another. Digest the first in the bit, and the rest in the second. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on that. I would assume that. Like I said, your first stomach processes the food a little bit, and then breaks it down, and then maybe your second stomach like has some other different chemical reaction that causes it to like separate the nutrients or something. Your intestines are a second stomach if you think about it. Yeah, well that's what I mean, is like your second stomach could also absorb some stuff. Take a little more harvesting, take everything I locked in. I'm gonna lock in the butterfly because I need more life steal. There's another sharp tooth. And the gummy berserker is not gonna be bad as well. Yeah, no, but the small intestines also absorb a lot of nutrients through it. So that's a very important aspect of it. Oh, there's a tree. Let's go get the tree. Oh, Sick takes damage. Oh yeah, Sick is, you are constantly taking damage. But to make up with the fact for that, he's not like Arthur Morgan. He starts with 25% lifesteal, so we get a ton of attack or lifesteal with that. Let's take some melee damage and some regular damage. Take the sharp tooth, lifesteal. I'm not gonna take the alien war. That max HP would be nice, but I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose HP recoverables, so we'll leave that alone. See if I can't lock it. There's another sharp tooth. God damn it, touch. Yeah, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Redemption 2, but I am very familiar with the God damn it, Dutch meme. God damn it, Dutch. am gonna need a lot of HP though. With gonna need a lot of HP with this guy. With Sick. His name is Sick. But Sick, to be fair, I do think Sick is one of the easier characters. Because you do start off with just a ridiculous amount of lifesteal. We're going to take the luck here. We'll take more attack speed, another sharp tooth. So now we're scaling a little better with lifesteal. That's basically, I'm not going to be looking for melee damage so much as I am going to be looking for lifesteal. I guess I'll take a little bit of speed. I definitely will need that. There's some lifesteal. There's another sharp tooth. And And I'm going to leave the energy bracelet too. You should play Red Dead Redemption 2. I know. Everybody tells me I should play it. But it's one of those games that I know you have to sink like 50 to 60 hours into it to get like the full experience. I just don't got that kind of time. I mean, as you can tell, I've been playing Brotato for now. We're in the 5th month. And I have not played any other game outside of Brotato and then maybe a few games off stream that were like super simple games. It kind of makes me sad. I used to like churn through games. I'm just not able to do it. Play Red Dead 2. You don't gotta DW Industrial Ideal. No, wait. Let's see. See if I can't find... Ooh, harvesting. I'll take the harvesting. Take that. Take that. The Dock Moth. I'll take that because life steal will be doubled. That's a lot of crit. I will take that. I will take the duct tape. Let's go to wave 7. No, wait. Revolution Idol. Yeah, Revolution Idol is just... That's just kind of what I've been doing in the background while I do other stuff. It's an idle game. That's what it is. But I'm trying to they have the ability to like program macros and things like that, and I like playing around with stuff like that. Right now I'm trying to get I'm kind of stuck where I'm at with that game, so I'm trying to get to the next phase. So I'm having to play with tweaking a bunch of stats and just kind of like building stats up and things like that. So it's actually, like I said, it's quite fun for me. Like, super grindy games are quite fun. 24/7. It is not 24/7. We'll take the lifesteal, take the Dock Moth, the sunglasses, we'll take the lemonade. Oh, that's all I can take. It's pretty close to it, though. It's usually all day Saturday and most of the day Sunday. But like I said, I do that while I do other things. So like I'll watch other streamers or I'll watch YouTube videos, watch TV, and I'll just have it on. Today I was actually actively playing it because, again, I was doing some grindy stuff that required me to actually actively watch it. There's this system where you have these zodiac symbols that increase your stats, and I was trying to create better zodiac symbols, but I don't have any way to auto merge them together. So it was just all around just trying, like I said, trying to get myself moving forward with the game. You forgot to stream this weekend? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Take some crit. All right, take the gentle alien. Baby Gecko, we'll take another sharp tooth, more life steal. Let's go to wave 8. That's too bad. Yeah, I was actually questioning whether I should stream today. I about didn't because I was kind of tired and I was just like, I don't really feel like streaming, but I decided to, and I'm glad I did because like I said, I enjoy streaming. This has been a really fun hobby for me. It's definitely helped me work on my communication skills, and it's been fun. It's been an excuse to play video games. You know, meeting new people like you, Cosmic. People like her, and you know, been building up a little bit of a community, which has been fun as well. Ooh, don't die. Oof, that was close. We're definitely going to take HP here. And even more HP. And even more HP. And I'll take that melee and the crit. There's another gentle alien. There's some more melee damage, so we'll take that. Let's go to wave 9. A small community. Yeah. A small community can be anywhere from, you know, 2 people, 4 people, 6 people, who knows? And a community is what you make of it. You know, is it people you talk to every day? If you have people you talk to every day, I would say that's a community. I would say your family is also a community. You know, that's people you're around all the time. People who you trust, you believe in. People you rely on. People you're friendly with. And again, everybody's definition of community is probably different than what mine is. But, you know, I appreciate it. Everybody who comes back, comes to see my stream, you know, I appreciate it. I consider them part of my small community. And everybody's community is different. Community doesn't have to be, you know, your community is different than my community. Things like that. I'm going to recycle the strange book. We'll take a little more attack speed. Take another sharp tooth. Take everything I locked in. Take a little luck. Ooh, and snail's going to be good. Cute monkey is awesome. Little frog, I'll take the ritual for the lifesteal. Another sharp tooth. Let's go to wave 10. I definitely need some damage. What are we missing? Percent damage. Basically, that's what I'm missing, is percent damage. And better sharp teeth. And I am kind of just staying in my Doc Moth right now, just because I double my healing from here. So, this is definitely very... Actually, I don't really need him. I do make so much with the cute monkey as well is going to be helping me heal. Don't really need too much more healing. Unless I take a ton of hits, which I am taking. Unfortunately, lifesteal does cap out at 10 HP per second, so you can't heal more than 10 HP per second. But that's not bad. Definitely take a claw tree. Take more health. More attack speed. Everything I locked in. There's a mouse. That's good. The sunken bell is awesome. Ooh, a fish hook and a cyclops horn. So right now we got we still need better damage, but let's see. Ooh, okay. At least we got a pretty easy elite. So we should be able to beat him pretty easily. A little worried about taking too many hits. I'm gonna try to keep in my Doc Moth just to help out a little bit, but yeah, him, oof, that hurts. Oof, this is hurting. This is hurting. Oh, we're hurting. Oh. Right at the needle there, and he's dead. Okay, we're good now. Not really. I mean, we're still in a little bit of danger, but, yeah, sticking in that Doc Moth is helping out. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Retro Mansion's hoodie. If I had dodge, this would be great, but I don't have dodge, so I'm going to have to recycle it. But I will... I'm actually going to see if I can't find some damage here. Lifesteal is damage, so I'll take that. Let's take everything I locked in. The Schmoop? Yeah, because that's health, and I need health. Take you, and let's go to wave 12. Yeah, unfortunately, my damage is not keeping up very well. So hopefully I can find... I really do need lifesteal. Problem is you get so much more melee damage than you do lifesteal, so... I need armor. And there's a lot of materials. That's a lot of enemies. And my bell went off. Great. Oh well, that's what the bell's for. It's a little warning system. It's a good warning system too. It's like, hey, you're about to die, and then it clears the board just to make sure you're good, you're okay. All right, we're back up to nearly full health. All right, that wasn't a bad wave 12. We definitely need more damage though. I could take more crit though. I'll take the little more crit. There's lifesteal. We'll take you. Schmoop cursed, so that means I'm not going to lose that much damage. There's damage. There's a warrior's helmet. Let's lock in that sharp tooth. Maybe that'll curse. Lock in the helmet and lock in the sunglasses. The sunglasses, that's a lot of crit. If I can get that crit to actually stay critted, or I'm sorry, if I can get that crit to curse, that would be awesome. Alright. Luckily, that little bit of lifesteal is starting to pay off. Or a little bit of extra lifesteal is paying off. So we are able to kill most of these enemies in 1 to 2 hits. But let's just make sure we kill the enemies that empower other enemies, because we don't want to. Okay, let's run away. We're not going to let any of the hydras spawn. Those guys would be run ended. I really don't want to end this run. Alright, stay in the dock moth to heal. Ah, there goes my bell. Which is fascinating. It did not kill all the enemies. I will take the lure. Take more life steal. Alright, didn't curse, but that's fine. Let's lock in that acid. We'll take the luck. We'll lock in the med turret. And we'll lock in the decomposing flesh and the cake. Let's go to wave 14. This guy, not too bad. Not great. But actually, this guy's going to be pretty... Well, actually, with the walruses around, it's going to be a little hard. Yeah, that cursed walrus is giving me a really hard time right now. Yeah, we might be dead. Oh, we just barely made it. Holy crap. Holy crap, that was very close. We need damage. We need a lot of damage quickly. This is not going well. There's my loot aliens. I'm not gonna be able to kill either of them. They're empowered as well. At least we survived. Oh my god. Ooh, weird. There's my extra stomach. Definitely gonna take you. There's damage finally. Well, at least the decomposing flesh cursed, so that's good. Gentle alien, we'll take you. There's more lifesteal. There's the Cyclops worm. Let's go to wave 15. Oof. Damage is feeling a little bit better. Not great, but a little bit better. At least we can run around without too much worry. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, no, we're pretty good. I think we're good. We got our damage up that we needed. Like I said, hopefully that hook cursed one of the items that I want to curse, like one of the damage items. But I will basically take whatever I can get right now. That's the big thing. Let's get whatever we can get. Oof, oof. Oh boy, this is not going well. Not going well at all. Maybe I don't take the gentle. Oh god. Yeah, I'll take it. That lifesteal is too good to come by, pass up. Taking the attack speed. Wow, nothing cursed. I do have the hook, right? All right, let's take it all. Lock in that silver bullet. Lock in the garden. Lock in the sharp tooth, then we'll lock in the lure. Let's go to wave 16. Yeah, no, we're not letting any of those hydras hatch. Damn, those mints from Olive Garden hit hard. Oh yeah, no, mints are delicious. I love mints. I don't remember which kind of mints are the Olive Garden ones. But, I do love me some mints. Alright, let's get those little shoot bastards down. Yeah, taking those rats was good. That was an extra 10. Ah, crap. One of the hydras popped. All right, let's see if we can get it. Okay, never mind. We'll let the hydras pop then, I guess. I guess we can get them. Do you sleep after stream? Okay, well, yeah, this stream's we're almost done. Gonna take the attack speed. Oh, finally, the sharp tooth cursed. I definitely wanted that. Couldn't get the garden. That's too bad. Ooh, let's lock all of that in, and let's go to wave 17. Because it just wants me to have all of the little mouses that increase the amount of enemies that spawn. Alright, let's just keep away from this guy. We should be able to get him. Especially being on the Dock Moth, we should have, yeah, that double healing is helping. Let's just stick in here. Actually, let's dive to kill those guys. Oh, freaking. Let's run around and kind of clear the board a little bit. Especially any alien that shoots or charges at me. Don't want those guys to stay around. Now let's dive for some of this material. Don't want to leave that on the ground. We gotta be careful with our dives, because we don't want to end the run. Ooh, that was close. Grind's Magical Leaf. It's a little late for it, but I'll still take it because it's free. Take the Spyglass, take a free Garden, take a free Lure. I will take the HP. Garden Curse, the Sharp Tooth Curse, so let's get that in. Take the mouse, take the Gentle Alien. Lock in the sunglasses, we'll take the Claw Tree. Gobbler's, you know what? Gobbler's Hat isn't going to really help me, so I'm not going to take it at this point. I will lock in that mouse and the crit chance, because that will be good. We are doing a ton of damage, which is great. All this damage that we're doing is excellent. Alright, first Hydra popped. Let's take him out. Second Hydra, third Hydra. Took them all out. We're good. Get the Dock Moth going so we can heal up. Oh, that's a lot of walruses. Oh, and he cursed. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, it's, fucking A, man. God damn it. Yeah, that's just how it goes. That is how it goes. Yeah, sick is, you know, to be fair, the Sharp Tooth, I probably would have done better if I would have used the med turret, or the medical gun, but it is what it is. Also, I shouldn't have taken the extra stomach because you can't do anything with that. Actually, no, I guess I did get a few stats with it. So, it was all good. Yeah, that was a good run, and unfortunately, it is going to be the last run of the night. I don't have time to start another one. I do have to go. I got some stuff I got to do. I got some footage I got to get going. Got some clips I got to make, and you know, gotta finish out the night so I can prepare for work tomorrow. Prepare for a job that I absolutely loathe. But it is what it is. It pays the bill. So that's going to do it for tonight. As always, it was good seeing you guys. Cosmic, Purbler, good seeing you as always. We will be continuing. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, 7 p.m. As always, we will be continuing with Brotato. Going to be working our way through. We did finish a few characters today, so I'm not too happy or not too angry about that. We finished Jack. Let's see, who else did we do? Jack, God, this is sad that I don't remember which characters we beat. But we did beat a few, so that's good. And you know what? Hopefully, how many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 or 29 left. I don't know. I lost count. But we will definitely be working hard towards getting these guys done by the end of May. so that I can have a little month break before that new DLC drops. And yeah, but that is going to do it for tonight. Like I said, tomorrow we will continue and keep working our ways down. So it's good seeing you all. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I will see you later. Bye.